Hey everybody, it's Jason Creel and you're watching The Lawn Care Life. Today I want to share with you a story about how I've been scammed, and of course not happy about it, but I want to give you the details of what happened, at least the broad details, and so maybe you can learn from my mistakes and be able to look out for yourself. I've actually been scammed twice in my life, so let's get started telling those stories right now. I'm going to go over the one in more detail and then quickly tell you what happened on the second time. I've probably been scammed more than that, but those are the two that stick out in my mind. Let's get started with it right now. Sometimes I'll show my wife an email or a text I'll get, and it's dealing with people in the lawn care business, and I'll show her, I say, oh, that guy's a scam, that, don't even reply to that. I get texts say, are you available for lawn care service? Do you accept credit card payment? And of course if you reply, they're overseas and they can't pay you right now, but if you'll gladly send over your email address, they'll send you a PayPal payment or what, it's like, no, it's scam. Okay, you get those all the time. So I don't consider myself necessarily gullible, but I wanted to share with you how this scammer got me and what I'm doing to try to, recover my losses. So recently I ordered a lawn care product that I won't mention on the internet, and I'm not one that's wary of ordering on the internet. I buy a lot of stuff on the internet, but when I did buy this was not a website that I would typically order from, which doesn't mean it's not legit. I just had not used this site before, and it looked like they had a lot of lawn care products. So I order a product and it's in China, and I think, okay, well, it's probably going to take a while to get here, coming from China. During our current circumstances, I thought, it'll take a while. Well, I ordered it in June, and as we got to August, I started, I thought about it before then, but we get to August, I'm like, I still ain't got that product. I mean, if I'm not going to get it by now, I just soon have a refund. I didn't know it was going to take this long. So I go in and through PayPal is how I had paid, and I'm glad I did, because PayPal has a pretty good program for filing the dispute. So I go in PayPal and I open up a case against the person who sold it to me, since I purchased through PayPal. And I said, I never received my item. I ordered it back in June. I think I showed them a copy of the order details and where it had been paid for, and it was $130 something, so not a ton of money, but not something you want to just give away either. So PayPal takes over from that point, and they contact the seller. The seller then promptly sends me over a tracking number, which from China Post. I click on the tracking number and show that, lo and behold, it had been delivered to my mailbox on July the 2nd. So I ordered it in June. Supposedly it is delivered to me on July 2nd. I'm thinking, well, I didn't get it, I mean, I'd know if I got it and I didn't get it. And the tracking number, they say, check with your neighbors. This is what the seller emails me directly, or messages, please check with your neighbors. Here's the tracking number, or check down at your local post office. Maybe it got held there for some reason. I'm not checking with my neighbors. My neighbors know me, and if they had something, they would bring it over. But I go to the local post office and I asked them, I said, told them the situation, they track it. They have a kind of a Google Earth image where they can show the house that it was delivered to. They look it up, they start describing the house. It's my house. They said, yeah, our person delivered it at or near the mailbox on July 2nd at 4 o'clock, and I said, well, that's what time my mail runs. So I said, well, here's the catch. It won't fit in the mailbox. It's not gonna fit in the mailbox. And they're not gonna just throw it on the ground out by the mailbox. I said, if it's too big for the mailbox, they're gonna put it on my porch. So I didn't get it. I don't know what's going on, but I did not get it. So I asked the post office what I can do. They don't have a lot of suggestions. It's kind of like, I'm just out of luck. It shows that it was shipped. And the lady at the post office, she said, here's what happens sometimes. She says, here's how these scammers work. And she orders something from another country, and not that other countries always rip you off, but it makes it more difficult, I think, for the post office to be able to track it, because this was shipped from China Post to USPS. Well, she said, here's what happens. Sometimes they ship you something small and insignificant and cheap when you've ordered something much more expensive, and it's very cheap for them to ship it, and that way when you go look at the tracking number, it'll show it's been delivered. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I don't remember receiving anything. And then as I left the post office, got to thinking about it, I said, you know what? I do remember now. It hit me. And again, this is something I received a month ago. I said a month ago, I received a random box in the mailbox of face masks. You know, everybody's wearing face masks. These were white cloth face masks from China. And when I got them, it wasn't anything in my mind thinking, oh, this is a replacement for the $136 lawn care product I ordered. I just thought it was weird. I said, we threw them in the garbage. I'm like, I just don't trust random face masks that show up in my mailbox from somebody I don't know. So we threw them away. I opened them. I thought it was weird, but I never connected the two. Well, that's what the company did. I started doing a Google search on the company. Guess what? Somebody else ordered a Velke or a Sulky or something to go behind their walk behind mower. Guess what they got? A box of 20 face masks from China. That's the scam. That's what they do. You order an expensive product, they send you a box of cheapo face masks. When you go to track it, it shows, hey, it was delivered. It was delivered July 2nd, 4 o'clock. The post office tracks it. Yes, here's the description of the house we delivered at. We've got the Google Earth image. What you didn't get was what your expensive products you order. You got the cheapo face mask, and they're laughing all the way to the bank. Well, fortunately with PayPal, they sent me a website. It's like ic3.gov or something, where I can go file a complaint with the U.S. government. I've done that. Continuing the pursuit through PayPal to recover my funds, and the sellers continued in touch with me. They said, did you have an, I told them exactly what I said. Yeah, I've done some searching. I see you sent me face masks. Haha, you got me. I'd like a refund immediately. And they said, oh, do you have a picture of we're so sorry. Do you have a picture of what I sent you? You know, we're definitely gonna take care of, like it's an accident. I don't believe it's an accident at all. And the fact when I started searching, saw they did the same exact thing to other people. It's no accident, it's a scam, and it makes me sick. So I guess lesson learned, you might be a lesson to try to work with trusted people and trusted websites, and if something looks fishy, then you might want to stay away. May not be anything wrong with it, but it just, anyway, my mistake, and hopefully I'll be able to recover my funds and learn a lesson. The only other time I can remember being scammed in my life, and this was something I bought on eBay years ago, and this was, I bought a gift card. It was like a iTunes gift card for somebody's birthday or something. I forget exactly. But here's how that scam went, and I should have saw this one coming. You order the gift card, and what do you need to make a gift card work on iTunes or something like that? You need the little code on the back of the card to be able to once you put that code in your account, it automatically credits your account. Well, this person sells me, it's like a $25 card or something. Tell me the card, then they say, oh, Jason, just to save on shipping, I think it's gonna cost a lot to ship a card. Would you mind if I just email you the code that, oh no. You know what? It was the opposite. I'm sorry. I think I was selling a card on eBay. And that's what happened. They said, Jason, can you just send us the code instead of shipping me the card? And I thought, well, that's fine. That's all they really need. Or maybe I took a picture of the card and sent them after they paid me. They paid me the $25 or whatever it was. I take a picture of it, send it to them, and guess what happens? They use the code, they get the $25, then they go on PayPal and file a claim that they never received it. I don't have any proof that I sent it to them because I didn't, there's no tracking number, I didn't actually send it to them. I just, emailed them the code or sent them a picture sign. I don't think that was good enough. So I thought, oh, again, as somebody's done that before, they knew exactly what was going on. And what happens is, I had that happen. I think when I tried to sell that, somebody would buy it and they would ask you that, would you mind just sending it to me? And if you said no, they would cancel the order. So they just kept trying until they get somebody who would email it, and they like, boom, I got you. Now I got your code, I get the money, and I file a claim that I never received it, and I get my money back from PayPal. Double whammy. So Anyway, people are losers. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. I mean, serious losers. And they just, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm not, you know, we all are flawed, no doubt. But I would just lay in bed being sick at my stomach if I was that much of a loser. No doubt I would. So these are my stories. Hopefully I'll learn and avoid some more costly scams in the future. If you want to share a story in the comments or comment on mine, you're welcome to. I'm Jason Creel. There's over 500 lawn care videos on the channel. I encourage you to subscribe. Check out the resources at lawncarelife.com if you're in the lawn care business. And I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye.